I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Brooklyn Hall. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Jake Paul. And they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be facing Andy Ruiz Jr. You can see who has more experience. You want knockouts? Well, welcome to the right division. These are heavyweights.
Giving away a lot of weight here, so now this is where you have to be smart. This is where you've got to be sharp. You've got to try and time those shots coming through. Even being lent on by the heavy opponent makes it hard. You've got to be fit. You've got to be on point. You cannot afford to make any mistakes.
Up first, Jake Paul from the United States of America, and they hold the SCI Continental title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO. Andy Ruiz Jr. from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how this one plays out.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt, and we're going to feel it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Here is the current Continental Heavyweight Champion, Jake Paul. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, Andy Ruiz Jr.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. He got caught clean by a left hook. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice job to block that uppercut. Swing and a miss with that hook. Big right uppercut scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go. It's round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That counter punch caught him clean. Insane action. Right uppercut just off target. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Just misses with that left uppercut. They both want the knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. There's the bell to start round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Holding nothing back here in the round. Neither fighter willing to slow down. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the... for round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't want to trade shots. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
There's the bell to start round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They miss with the jab. They exchange punches. That hook just can't find the target. Do you believe what we are seeing? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice job blocking the hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
On to the sixth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Andy Ruiz is dazed.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell.
And there's the bell. Start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. defense with that left jab. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The defense failed them. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice counter. Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a...
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Andy Ruiz is rocked.
His legs have gone. Got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
That counter shot lands. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Just missed with that hook. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash.